Hey everybody, my name is your host, Calvin Logan with the Logan Power Show, nationwide, worldwide. Well man, it's a blessing, it's an honor for you listening to me right now. The Logan Power Show, we are nationwide, worldwide. We are here to impact the community, make a difference for all those that are watching us. Always look us up at www.theloganpowershow.us. We're here to come into your household to make a difference in your lives. We're here to educate, we're here to uplift, we're here to make a difference in this entire community. This nation will know that to God be the glory. Jesus is the way, Jesus is the reason for the season. Today is the day to donate to us. www.theloganpowershow.us. I'm telling you right now, you sow a seed here, Bible promise return on your giving. We're here to make a difference. We appreciate all that you do. Going on YouTube, checking out the Logan Power Show. Hey, like us on Facebook at the Logan Power Show. We got our own supporterships page at the Logan Power Show supporters page. Call us today at 843-697-5545. Finally, again, email us at theloganpowershow@gmail.com. Well, I tell you right now, we're going to trust and we're going to lean on God. This show's going to make a difference. We're going to make it happen, family, and we do it together. We're going to make an impact in this nation and across the world. This is me, your host, Calvin Logan, nationwide, worldwide, the Logan Power Show. We love y'all. Hey everybody, welcome to the Logan Power Show. It's me, your host, Calvin Logan, live here at Word Deliverance Christian Center here in Summerville, South Carolina. Well, I got with me two ladies who are about making a difference to the community. They are pretty much doing the Lord's business. I got with Miss Robin Shockley and also to my far left, Miss Sonya Gray. How you ladies doing?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful, Calvin.
All right. Well, Miss Robin, so you're close to me. Tell me about who you are and talk about your business, please.
Okay, I'm Robin Shockley and I'm from Greenville, South Carolina. I am with Legacy Tree Outreach. We are a community outreach advocate and we have a store. Part of that outreach, we also do writing, we do events and workshops and such, but our main thing we're doing now is being a community advocate. I have a store, it's called Legacy Tree Thrift Shop, and it's located in the Berea community. And if you're familiar with Berea, Berea is also known in the Bible as Acts as being the friendly place. So, any other questions?
She's ready, Miss Robin, she is ready. Miss Sonya Gray, tell us about yourself, who you are, so we can know who you are here in the Logan Power Show.
I'm Sonya Gray, I'm from Swarthmore, South Carolina. And my ministry is SMR Ministries, and I'm also an author.
Amen, amen. So, Ms. Robin, the thrift shop. For those who don't know, her thrift shop is designed to pretty much be a giver. She gives constantly, inside and out. Tell us about the thrift shop and why you decided to do it.
Well, actually, I am from the town of Berea, and I moved away for a couple of months, a couple of years, a few years ago, and God, reasons drew us back to that community, and when He did, He laid on my heart to go into the community. Now, I have done many things, like I said, I'm a writer, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a speaker, doing events and all these things, but the thrift shop was not in the plan whatsoever. Maybe years ago, I had some things spoken up to me about entrepreneurship, but God just started building, and I firmly believe it's sowing where you want to grow. So over the years when I look back, I have been doing so many different things of little nuggets of sowing to come to fruition of this Legacy Tree Thrift Shop. Now, what we do is we take in donations that are gently used, and they're smoke-free and pet-free, and we serve the community. We have a Helping Hands food pantry in the back of our little shop, so people can donate canned food items. We partner with schools. We also partner with other organizations in the community, and you're exactly right, we are a giver. We also are an advocate for the community to help families and singles that need assistance. So, say, Calvin, maybe you have the power to be able to help assist someone. I know somebody who needs that assistance. So therefore, I'm the middleman and I connect the people. And so that's just where my heart is, and I'm so thankful that God brought me back to that community.
Amen, amen. As Sonya says, better be a giver than a receiver. Bible talks about it. Give and it shall be given in you good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over, shall men give into your bosom. Hey, now Miss Sonya Gray, Beyond the Mask, the book, it's here in the building, here at the Logan Power Show. Tell us about yourself, about that book. Why did you write Beyond the Mask?
I wrote Stop Hiding Behind the Mask because I am a twice rape survivor. I was at age 14, I was raped, date rape, and in college I was gang raped, left for dead. In 2010 I had a stroke. My grandmother raised me from the age of 3. So a lot of generational curses were in my family. I had these masks on for 48 years. I'm the oldest of 9 siblings. I lived in the shadows of my siblings for 48 years, and God dealt with me last year about it. I couldn't walk for about 6 months. I was on a cane, and God said, stop hiding behind the mask, break the generational curses. So I had to birth this book, and this is going to be a series of books about generational curses, different generational curses that God told me to write about. So this is a book that delivered me and set me free from the bondage of generational curses, and you can get it at Amazon on my website.
Amen, amen. Now, for those who don't know, she said she's been raped twice. One at the age of 14, and the other was at the age of 18. So it was a 4-year gap in between, and then both was a gang rape. So that's multiple people taking advantage. And also, can you let people know the experience? Because I know a lot of times what we don't want to do is we talk about, oh, I feel for her, oh, you know, it's like this, but then we don't talk about what was the actual experience and how are you healing from it in a real way. And what I mean by that is sometimes what we do is, a lot of times we get that cliche, oh, I feel for you. I honestly do. And honestly, you don't. Because really, to be honest with you, did you ever get a chance to, did you pray with Sonya? Did you actually tell Sonya, you know what? Hey, Sonya, let me get you some help. Or Sonya, you know what? Let's find out who your accusers are. Can I really help out Sonya? Or am I just saying, I'm giving that social media, hey, I'm there for you, and then you don't really reach out? See, the real reach out is when you really say, you know what, I'm going to bat for you.
Yes.
I'm going to be on Sonya's side, and I'm going to find out who your accusers are, and I'm going to be on social media, I'm going to be on the news, I'm going to be on every outlet and say, you know, until Sonya's accusers come out here, we're going to be on talking about it every day, every hour, every minute. So tell people the process, because it happened at 14, 4 years later, 18 years old. Now a lot of people would say they'd have lost it mentally and physically. So tell us the experience. I know writing the book, how was it writing that book?
Hard. It was very hard. The process of me writing it, before I wrote the book, my brother died. So my brother was my biggest role model and mentor that helped me release this book, because he died trying to live in shadows of other people too. So he really propelled me to push, and God did too, to write the book. And I'm a big advocate for you. I talk to you all the time. I say, when you go to parties and stuff, don't just set your cup down. When you set your cup down and you walk away from it, you go back, don't drink out of it. Because I didn't know that when I got raped the first time. I got date raped. Somebody dropped something in the drink. And then I woke up somewhere else. So I'm very big on advocating for youth and women and men, because men can get raped too. So I'm an advocate for it, and that's why I wrote the book.
Amen, amen. Now, Miss Robin, with this thrift shop, I know a lot of people say, you know, you lost your mind. You're literally doing something every day, but you're not getting a dime of proceeds.
Right.
And people say, well, last time I checked, some revenue got to come in from somewhere. So why are you doing this? Because a lot of people say, like, it sounds like a crazy situation, but why are you doing this?
Well, let's take it back. I didn't say this in the beginning, but I am part of a 5-generation line. My grandmother firmly believed in sowing into other people, and so she raised me that way. My mother and my father were sowing into prison ministry and stuff when I was little, so I was always involved in the community when I was a child. I was even 6 years old, 7 years old, I was evangelizing in an apartment complex. I didn't even realize what was going on. I was going around telling about Jesus, okay? So with this thrift shop, part of the Legacy Tree Outreach, what we do is we have a prayer box in the front. We open the door. I love people. I've always loved people. Everybody that knows Robin Shockley knows that she loves people. I love to serve, and I love to teach about how to serve as well. And so we have people from all walks of life there. We were talking earlier about people being hurting, and covering the mask is so important because people don't realize that we're seeing people on the streets and they're hurting so bad from generational curses that have been passed down, and they don't know how to deal with it. So when people walk into the thrift store, I keep my radio all the time. It's on the Christian station. So they'll walk in and they'll just say, I feel the presence of God in this place. And I might have a downtime, and I'll start thinking, well, I don't know how I'm going to pay the rent this month, but God, I'm trusting you. I'm going to keep going as long as you keep guiding. And my slogan is impacting one generation to another by the positive seeds we sow today, not tomorrow, but what am I doing today to make a difference, what you were saying earlier. And so that is why I'm doing this thrift shop. I don't know how long it's going to last, but Legacy Tree Outreach will continue. I write, I do all kinds of things, and it's not just me. Seasons, people come into my life. They sow in. I have volunteers that come in. My health has been going through some issues lately, and it's amazing how God will send people at the right time to help me at that right moment. And I have been in so much transition. Like I said, I have been in the pulpit, I've been in the green room as an armor bearer. I have done it all. But God says sometimes it's time for us to open our mouths, and sometimes it's behind the scenes, and sometimes it's to be one-on-one. And right now He's got me one-on-one in the community. I have people that come in that have served time in jail for murdering. I have people that come in to the thrift store who have been raped. I have youth that come in, I have women that come in, I have men that come in, and when they come in to get assistance, God opens the door. I don't open the door, I'm just being available, a willing vessel. And so the reason why I'm doing this is because this is what God has called me for such a time as this, right now in this time of my life.
Amen, amen. I think it's a blessing when you can come into a place and you think you got to dish out some money, but then God says, no, that's free. It doesn't cost you nothing. I don't know about anybody else, but when you get blessed like that, that's the transition in your life. When someone says, you know what, Cal, you've been on my heart, and this seed is for you, and you feel like, man, you know how long I've been praying for this seed? This seed has really touched my heart. So I would recommend, this is what I claim, this is what I pray. I pray y'all to really to reach out to Miss Robin, do something special for her. Now do something special. I want you to do like Santa Claus, they say in the world. Come with like big bags and stuff. Say, you know, Miss Robin, I'm ready to give this thing away, but I'm giving you brand new stuff because I want people to have a brand new thing. You see it all the time. When I did the Marine Corps, did Toys for Tots. I don't know about anybody else. When I did the Marine Corps, I did Toys for Tots. My wife would testify to this. It was like yesterday. I remember I had talked to my sergeant and said, my church, I got kids, but I have nothing for Christmas. He was like, Calvin, you've been working this thing so long. You choose what toys you want to give them. Man, do you know how many toys we had? We had these 2 toys per child. Think about almost 20 plus kids had toys. And then I had enough. I had the time, you know, being in the Marine Corps, and I had my money right. I had to think about my own. And they say, man, Cal, don't you got kids, man? Yeah, I got kids. This is for your kids. Man, stop. My wife, that Christmas, man, I think that Christmas, we had so many toys for my kids. It was like Daddy had really came through. He came through for so many people. And, you know, people had said, well, you know, man, why you didn't grandstand? Like, nah, man, my bishop at the time, we were traveling back to Denmark, South Carolina, you know. We lived in Charleston. And I told him, I said, you know, sir, I got an opportunity. I'm one of the advocates for Toys for Tots. So he's like, okay, well, you know, Carol can he help some of the kids in church. So, you know, I got you, Bishop. So he had got to the point, he was like, man, these are too many toys. What are we going to do with all this stuff? You know, give them away. So we was giving away, literally giving it away. I mean, there was the day before, I remember we were talking to people, I was in, because the Marine Corps, I was in Columbia. They had a big old warehouse, people came early, and I talked to the people. I said, you know, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Thomas Corporal Golden Sergeant Logan. I'm here to be your person, give to your child. I said, please, you know, if your child is here, their name on the list, you know, we can help them out any way we can. And we were just giving stuff. I mean, people just giving stuff. And then some people didn't speak any English and speak a little Spanish. I knew a little bit of Espanol. And my staff's on, like, come on here, what do you want? I said, yeah, this is the toy they want right here. And like, people had the opportunity to choose what they want. Now, there were some people that didn't have, their heart wasn't right. Some people had told me, like, this is all we get. And then God said, keep your heart right. Don't let the other people, because other people had literally had cried and said, man, you just don't know what that meant to my child on this year. Because we're struggling. Even though my car looks like it is. I may be driving a nice car, but I'm living paycheck to paycheck. And I'm struggling. I want y'all to really think about that. Don't ever look and see because you see a shirt, a tie, that we don't go through something. You look at a guy who's going through a lot. I've lost jobs at the wrong time. I lost a job in December. And Christmas is like 22 days away. Bruh, what are you about to do? So I'm trying to tell y'all, it's always good to give. So I want you to Miss Robin, if you know who she is, get like this big old sack bag. And I want you with this sack bag just to come in and just lay it upon her feet and say, you know, Miss Robin, these are brand new toys. And I just thought about the kids, and I want you to sow and watch God. I want her to talk about, you know, somebody that came in the room and just came out of nowhere and said, you know, here, this is brand new, been sitting here for months, and I don't know who to give it to. And I thought about you. That's how it should be. Okay? I'm trusting you. Now, Miss Sonya, beyond the mask, where do you want people to learn from this, and what do you want people to have when they read your book?
I want them to know that they can be free from generational curses. You don't have to live behind the mask, the shadows of others, the whole life, and get delivered like I have. I'm just so excited that God allowed me to write the book and be free now from living behind the mask. Because I've lived behind the mask for 40-something years, probably 50 soon. So I'm free now, and I'm just empowering others to do it now.
Amen. Amen. Final thought. Ms. Robin, how can people get in contact with you?
Okay, you can reach me. I'm on social media. I use social media as an advocate to connect to the community, as a partnership. As a matter of fact, one of the things, as you threw this out there, we do partner with the Title I schools in Greenville County, where we want to partner with more of them, but we do have a select few in the Berea community, and they need uniforms. They need khaki shorts, khaki pants, colored shirts, and such. So if it's used or new, we won't turn anything away. So you can reach me at 4006 Old Lumber Road. That's our physical location. But you can reach me by email and connect with me personally at lt_outreach@charter.com. So it's lt_outreach@charter.net. That's what it is, charter.net. So you can reach me that way, but I am on social media, Legacy Tree Thrift Shop, Legacy Tree Outreach, and of course, Robin Shockley.
Amen, amen. Miss Sonya, how can people get in contact with you?
I am on Facebook. It's Sonya Gray Jr. Facebook page because me and my husband, we share a page and we're one. 25 years strong. I'm also on Instagram, this Preacher Girl, and I can be reached at snrministries924@gmail.com.
Amen, amen. Ladies and gentlemen, you was watching people who love to give, who love to sow. So now it's time for you to give and sow into their lives. I ask you right now to sow into their lives. Don't look at me, look at them. Sow into the book. I tell you right now, your life is going to change. For those that are watching me right now, if you want to get one of the Sonya's books, and that's what you want to get, you will want that one person. We will sow one book to you. So whoever that is, reach to that www.theloganpowershow.us. Go to our contact page, tell us, hey, I want the book, and tell me why you want the book. Hey, we'll get you one copy and signed by her as well. Also, email at theloganpowershow@gmail.com. Now, one thing we talk about, Miss Robin, our thing at the Logan Power Show, we want to sow, we want to give back. So, what we're going to do is we're trying to do something special on August the 12th, do something great where, hey, I'm going to tell Miss Robin to come with her cards, business cards, ready to get going, because we want to pretty much just sow into her ministry and what she's doing. Because my thing right now is like this. We know right now at the Logan Power Show, our goal is nationwide, worldwide. Our goal is to make a difference in people's lives. If you're not about that, then hey, I'm sorry, it's not the wrong television show for you, but we are here to make a difference. Our job is to make positive impacts, not negative. Our job is to make sure that we uplift people, not bring them down. Our job is to make sure we sow into people's lives, not just reap all the benefits only. So we're trying to reap the benefits for everyone that hears on this show. So keep watching these people, keep staying focused. That's all the time I got. We love y'all. We'll see you on next week. When you become mayor of Denmark, South Carolina, what has God told you to do for that city? What is the agenda that you are, and one of the biggest things that you want to accomplish when it's all said and done before your journey?
The biggest thing is heal the city. I'm just an apparatus, a tool. In the Bible, God uses different people in different ways, and he allows them to use different tools. He used the staff with Moses. He made the axe float, several different things. I'll just be an apparatus to help heal the city. Listening to a large percentage of the citizens, how they struggled to fight for various different things and gotten no avail, no responses, or just basically, dealing with some of the things that they've been dealing with. It's refreshing for them, most of them, to hear God answer them through me. So I expect to be that tool to build Denmark, to revitalize the heartbeat. Every single time someone says my name or says, there's a lady running for mayor. Who is this lady? The heartbeat, the pulse of Denmark is coming alive. And that's pretty much what I want to do. Knowledge is power. The Bible says we perish for the lack of knowledge. And I feel if we help the citizens become knowledgeable about how to approach and handle situations when it comes to local government, we give them power. And giving them power creates change. And creating change invokes a movement. And sometimes we have to do things that are a little bit unorthodox from what people are normally doing. Like say, for instance, we were on right before we did commercial break, right? I had my hair in the front, and I intentionally went and repositioned my hair. And I thought about when I was in the bathroom changing my hair, I said, I remember the 1980s show, The Cosby Show, when Theo had to have Mrs. Westlake come talk about his grades. And so when Ms. Westlake comes in, she's all, she's a completely different person. And then she and Theo sits to discuss grades. She winds up her hair, she puts on the glasses. She took a different approach. She had to make a change to let him know, yes, I know when to play, but I know when to be serious too. And I think the people of Denmark have seen my passion for the things they've seen me do, not just in the community, but for the state, and also in all the efforts that I did to help save my daughter's life. So a lot of them look to me now to help save them. And it's my passion where I'm going to do everything I can for the citizens of Denmark to get them where they need to be. Clean up the city, bring in jobs, bring in affordable housing, help these people get to where they need to be. Citydata.com reports that the citizens of Denmark, there's 56% who live in poverty. Why? What are we doing to help these individuals reach the level of stability that they need to thrive? How are they going to remain competitive with the world when we live in a county that's forgotten? Our county is so outdated. And then the one city that basically has the majority of the resources can't help the other 4 cities within the county because they too are struggling. So now it's a matter of unifying the cities that make up Bamberg County. And to do that, it has to start from the head. If the head's not right, the body goes out of whack. Somebody might be in a coma and everything else works, but the mind is gone. You've lost a person. So if you've lost the head, you've lost everything else. The arms don't know what to do because there's no communication, there's no connection. So we've got to find a way to reconnect the connections. And sometimes it takes us with changing leadership. Doesn't mean whoever is in office is doing things wrong, because I don't like to belittle people. Because I don't like people to do it to me, but they do it all every day. But it doesn't matter what people say, because I have not one shred of fear that makes up my anatomy. And that's because I know I've seen what God has done in my personal life. I've seen what he's done in my business. I've seen what he's done by the things I've done for the community. Now, it's a matter of getting the people of Denmark and the citizens to unify and come together. Because united, we stand. But if they want change, February 14th, it'll be no question. Because when it comes to election, they'll go up and they'll easily write my name in, Barry. You don't have to do my first name, just write in Barry, and you've invoked change. And together, we're going to rebuild the city.
Fill us to overflowing. Fill us to